So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 77 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with a home game at Fratton Park up against bottom of the group FC Basel. So hopefully we can go ahead and increase our advantage over Wolfsburg and Basel by picking up all 3 points, and we are at home. But the only problem in this game is we are currently playing with our second team lineup because we've had an accumulation of fixtures in the recent weeks. We haven't been able to rest the full squad, and I don't want to be risking it in case we pick up a few injuries. But considering Basel are bottom of the group stage, there's no reason why we can't go out and win. And let's face it, our second squad is not very weak. Good shots for us early on here. Bailey's won the ball down the left-hand side. He cuts inside with a fake shot. He keeps on going. He's going to try the finesse into the far corner. Gets a deflection. It goes up in the air. And the Basel goalkeeper has to be at full stretch to keep that one out from denying us from getting a very early lead in this game. But we're going to take the short corner here. Ryan Gold picks up the ball. He whips the ball in the box. It's a good ball. It goes into the middle. Unfortunately, Ongwen can't win the header, but it goes out wide yet again for another corner kick. So we have got a promising start so far to this game. But Gold taking a quick corner again. He whips it in. The goalkeeper this time coming out, making a really good punch. Kishner still keeps the ball alive. He plays the ball out wide, back to Kishner. That's a lovely shot, but what about that for a save from the Basel goalkeeper? But we've still got the ball through Pedrosa. Pedrosa to Martinez. Martinez out wide to Klosterman, our right back. He strikes it. It goes up in the air again, and we get yet another corner. So we're applying the pressure early on in the game, and we're trying to create something. This time, Ben Pedrosa trying the normal corner. Whip it in. Can we get there? No, we can't. The goalkeeper comes out. Only comes out as far as Dahoud, who Dahoud plays the ball to Martinez, our striker for the day, cuts back inside with a scoop turn. He keeps on going. He's going to try and find the ball through to Bailey, which he does do. Bailey to try and turn the ball around his man. This time we lose the ball, and I think I can breathe. Good chance for Basel here. Mbolo's been played through. Mbolo strikes it, and that's a very comfortable save for Shiplock. We get let off there, and Kishner, unfortunately, has still got the plaster next to his name. So I think he might actually be injured for good. We've got the ball through. We play it through to Pedrosa. Can Pedrosa find the back of the net? He's on his left boot. Did the player take out Pedrosa there? The referee didn't think so, but we cut back inside with Martinez. He keeps on going. We lose the ball, but Ryan Gold's got it. He plays the ball out wide to Kishner. Kishner, as you can see there, he is actually affected. Our right back still on the ball. He plays the ball through to Pedrosa. Pedrosa turning around his man. Can Pedrosa find the back of the net? Yes, he can, on his left boot. In the 64th minute, we give the home fans something to cheer about as we pick up the ball with our right back there. We get a little bit lucky, but we play the ball to Pedrosa. Pedrosa turning his right back, and what about that for finish with his left boot across the face of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper at full stretch, but he can't do anything about it. And Ben Pedrosa picks up his first goal so far this season in the Champions League, and it might be a crucial one as well. However, Kishner wins the ball back for us. He plays the ball out wide to Pedrosa. Pedrosa once again on his left boot. And Pedrosa nearly scoring yet another goal. But I think it is time to take Kishner off because the plaster's been next to him for quite a while. And obviously, once it's next to him for quite a while, it means it might be quite serious. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to bring on, we're going to bring on Banton for Kishner. And we're going to put Ryan Gould out wide because obviously he's the quicker of the two players. And Banton can move into the cam position. So we've just 30 minutes remaining, or 20 minutes remaining. We've got a chance from the corner here as our substitution comes on. Ben Pedrosa is going to whip the ball to the far post, and can he put a good corner? It comes to Ryan Gold. What about, I thought Ryan Gold was going to have a good first touch. He tries the acrobatics, and he nearly shut me off by scoring a fantastic goal there. Basel with another good chance here. They play the ball inside. They strike it. And Basel, with pretty much their first shot of the game, get themselves back on level terms. And what a goal it was as well. We failed to clear the ball through Boscagli there. He gives the ball away. A lovely ball inside. Lovely first touch finish. Shiplock can't do anything about it. And we find ourselves 1-1. And that could really prove crucial to us going through first or second in the group, or maybe not even going through at all. So we're going to have to try and find another goal to try and pick up all 3 points. We're playing bottom, and what I thought was going to be the easiest team in the whole of the group stage, which obviously it is, but it's the first team we're having to play with our second team. We pick up the ball with Boscagli here. Boscagli with the ball out wide to Martinez, not the best of balls, and Martinez's first touch is not the greatest. And with just 10 minutes remaining, we've got to try and get a goal from somewhere. So we're into the last 5 minutes, but Yannick Bokker's just come onto the field of play. Can Yannick Bokker use his magic? He cuts inside. What a substitution this could be. And Kingsley Coman scores the back heel. And we just bring on 2 players. We go straight up the other end, and we go ahead and score. Both of the substitute strikers performing for us. We knew they weren't going to... We knew we could rely on them. Yannick Bocca running down the wing. He cuts inside with a scoop turn. The goalkeeper, fantastic save. I bet he thought, we've done it. But then Kingsley Coman with a cheeky back heel, heeling that one into the back of the net. As pretty much we wrap up all 3 points. And what a double substitution. So the referee blows his full-time whistle and we end up winning the game 2-1. So really good performance by us, and my man of the match does go to Ben Pedrosa. He did play it very well, scored a goal, nearly picked up a second, but obviously Kingsley Coman as well. Been on the pitch for just 4 minutes and he goes ahead and scores a back heel. Basically set up by Yannick Bocca, but still, it was a good performance all round by us. It could have been better, but we still managed to scrape through and pick up all 3 points. And Juventus also won their game against Wolfsburg, which means we are now both on 7 points, Juventus and us, and Wolfsburg are on 1 point, so are Basel. So I think it's pretty much secure that we're going to go through. So as you can see, Ricardo Kirchner has suffered a pulled quadricep and will be out for 3 weeks. It's a little bit of a shame for us, but we've got plenty of players to step into his place. So that's the good thing about having a big squad. Even though we've got an injury to a key player, we've still got the players around him to step into that position. And I know for a fact they're going to perform. However, we are going to progress into the next game in the episode, which is going to be away from home up against Crystal Palace. So we are going to be playing in our black kit, and it's been a while since we played in this one. Hopefully it can bring us a little bit of luck and pick up all 3 points. But our star strikers, Bocca and Coman, are back in the starting lineup. Joe Gomez with the ball through to Bocca, Bocca to Mastor, Mastor back to Bocca, Bocca surely going to find the back of the net, and Bocca for once has actually missed the target. A great range for him there, he should be banging it in, and don't get me wrong, he is a fantastic player, but he should be scoring from there. Yannick Bocca win the ball back, he plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman going to try and take on McCarthy for pace. He goes one way, then goes the other. He's going to cut back inside with the step-overs. What a goal this could be. And he tries to find the far post. He had beaten the goalkeeper. A lovely deflection on the line there from the centre-back. We're going to take the short corner. Going to come to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman whips the ball in the box. Can we get a good head on that? They give the ball away. Yannick Bocca going for the volley on the turn, but he gets too much power on it and blazes it over the bar. And they go ahead and score with just 10 minutes remaining. Their number 42 scores a really good goal there. And considering they'd had no chances whatsoever throughout the whole game, Jordi and Matt is not the quickest players. Yannick Blassie beats him a pace, puts a lovely ball in the box. And what about that for a header? A bullet header fires past our goalkeeper Shiplock. And with just 5 minutes remaining, or 10 minutes remaining, we've got to try and find a goal from somewhere. However, Kingsley Coman on the ball. Kingsley Coman's run down the wing. He strikes it. And what a save by the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. And I think we surely would have scored from there if it wasn't for the goalkeeper. But Callie whips the ball in the box. Can Joe Gomez win the header? He can't. It goes up in the air. And McCarthy, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, who's made 2 of 3 outstanding saves this game, might have secured Crystal Palace all 3 points there. So the referee blows his full-time whistle. And we actually get a surprise defeat. We end up losing the game 1-0 against Crystal Palace. A very poor performance by us, as you can see from the lineup. Jordi and Matt, he's not a very good centre-back, to be honest. We only picked him up because he was free, but still, I think we've got to buy a new one. He's not that good. However, now from the player training, at least some good news is that Yannick Bocca has now hit the 79 rating. And this player is turning into an absolute animal. So we are now going to move into the third and final game of the episode, which is going to be at Fratton Park up against Chelsea, who are currently sitting second in the league table. And Yannick Bocca is going to be returning to face his former club. Let's see if he can bang in a goal and maybe make Chelsea regret them selling him. And Kingsley Coman just scores an absolute wonderful strike for us there. He scores a goal and he actually turns his defender on a sixpence and fires the ball and beats Jamal Blackman in the Chelsea net for sheer pace there. We really struggled against Chelsea last season as they did knock us out of the Capital One Cup, and we also lost against them in the league about a few games before that one. But look at this for a strike here from Kingsley Coman. Sheer power beat Jamal Blackman. He could do nothing about it, and Kingsley Coman, in all honesty, he's only picked up his second goal in the Barclays Premier League, but he has been playing very well. Have a good chance for Chelsea to equalise here. They got the ball through. Pasalic, he plays the ball through to Gio Costa. Gio Costa to the far post. And what a lovely team goal that was from Chelsea. I think it might be Ramirez who's put the ball in at the far post. It was actually Gonzalez, Yuri Gonzalez. And what about that for some play? We could do nothing about that one there. They win the ball back. A little bit sloppy from Bergman. I think he should have put in a better challenge. But what about that for a ball from Diego Costa? And Gonzalez still had a lot to do. A lovely sliding challenge as he gets the ball into the back of the net. And that's what you get when you're playing against class players. However, good ball through to Boca here. Can Boca get to the ball? He does do. He plays the ball through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn surely to find the back of the net. No, he doesn't. It comes back to Kingsley Coman. And Kingsley Coman picks up his second of the game. That one was a slightly easier one for him as he scores another goal for us to put us back in the lead. So Chelsea only got themselves back on level terms for a little bit of amount of time as Boca gets a lovely ball played through to him. Bergwijn tries to strike. It's a good save bomb from Jamal Blackman. But Kingsley Coman keeping his composure there. Actually taking a touch to make sure he doesn't place his effort off target, and he goes ahead and side foots that one into the back of the net as he regains our lead. However, the full-time whistle goes and we end up winning the game 2-1. Kingsley Coman is my man of the match. He scored 2 goals for us and he put in a shift as well. He played very well, but still, we managed to beat Chelsea 2-1 at home when Chelsea were currently sitting second in the league. So that now hopefully can get us back into the top 4 positions. I doubt it because we previously lost the game against Crystal Palace, which could prove costly. But before we end up this episode, we are going to go ahead and do some more player training. Yannick Boca doesn't stop growing, and this guy, wow, Jesus Christ, I know you're going to think, just shut up, don't keep going on about him, but he truly is. He's an animal. However, that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below as it is going to be hugely appreciated. And I really hope to next time very, very soon for the next episode of whatever that career mode might be. Thank you. Bye-bye.